It's a hot July morning in 1518 in the city of Strasbourg. A woman named Frau Troffea walks into the cobblestone street outside her home and begins to dance. She does not stop. Not for water, not for food, not for sleep. Not for 6 full days. By August 13th, 1518, 400 citizens of Strasbourg have joined her. They dance through the streets day and night until people start dying. Today, we walk through exactly what happened in Strasbourg in the summer of 1518, the city authorities' catastrophic response, and the three competing theories that still divide historians 500 years later. First, the documentation. The Strasbourg dancing plague is the most thoroughly documented case of mass dancing mania in European history. We have city council records, physicians' reports, religious sermons, and personal letters all describing it. Now, the timeline. On approximately July 14th, 1518, Frau Troffea steps into the street outside her house and begins dancing without music and without apparent reason. Within a week, 34 other citizens have joined her. By the end of July, the number has grown to over 100. By mid-August, the city physicians estimate 400 citizens are dancing without rest. Now, the city's response, which made everything worse. The Strasbourg physicians consulted with the city council and reached a unanimous conclusion. The dancing was caused by hot blood in the brain. The cure was to dance it out. The city government built 2 dedicated stages in public squares. They hired professional musicians. They paid healthy young dancers to dance alongside the afflicted to keep them moving. It was the single worst possible decision. The encouraged dancing spread faster. Exhausted citizens collapsed and died on the stages. Some accounts from the period describe as many as 15 people dying per day at the peak of the plague in early August. By September, the dancing plague burned out as suddenly as it had begun. The death toll was approximately 100 souls, possibly more. Now the 3 theories that have divided historians ever since. Theory 1. Ergot poisoning. Ergot is a fungus that grows on damp rye grain. When eaten, it can cause convulsions, hallucinations, and uncontrollable muscle spasms. The problem with the ergot theory is that ergot poisoning typically causes painful seizures or limb necrosis, not coordinated dancing for days. And dancers were reportedly conscious and afraid. Theory 2. Mass psychogenic illness. The afflicted dancers were experiencing extreme stress from famine, plague, and religious anxiety. The dancing was an involuntary trance state spreading through social contagion. Modern historian John Waller, who wrote the definitive academic study, argues for this theory. Strasbourg in 1518 had just survived famine and a smallpox outbreak. The population was on the edge of psychological collapse. Theory 3. Religious frenzy. The Strasbourg population was deeply Catholic and believed in the curse of Saint Vitus, who was said to punish sinners with uncontrollable dancing. The dancers themselves told physicians and priests that they could not stop. They believed Saint Vitus had cursed them and only divine intervention could free them. None of the 3 theories fully explains the case. All 3 may be partially true. 506 years later, the question of what made 400 citizens of Strasbourg dance themselves to death in the summer of 1518 remains one of the strangest unsolved events in European history.